Welcome to Los Angeles Airport Terminal 5. Today, we'll be flying for 5 hours and 28 minutes, covering 2,618 miles, direct from Los Angeles to Newark, New Jersey. Check-in and security were very straightforward, and soon it was time to walk to my gate, Gate 50, where I would be boarding to Newark. Soon enough, I arrived at my seat, 3 Foxtrot, a standard JetBlue mint window seat with a not-so-great view. A complimentary drink was provided after we were seated, but all too soon, it was time to push back.
Your life vest is in a pouch under your seat or in a console between seats if instructed by the crew. Tear open the pouch, remove the vest, and pull it over your head. We are now at 10,000 feet. At this time, you may use electronic devices and in-seat power outlets. Please continue observing the fasten seatbelt sign and remember all JetBlue Airways flights are non-smoking, including vaping and the use of electronic cigarettes. We are having some Wi-Fi technical difficulties right now. We will be doing a full reset. This does take 15 to 20 minutes. We will let you know if we can resolve the issue. Thank you for your patience.
Needless to say, after I selected Fly-Fi in my settings, I was connected, just like that. All you have to hit is I agree to the terms and conditions, and boom, you're connected. I was able to run a Wi-Fi test while we were in the air, and although it's not incredibly fast, it's much better than nothing. Soon after departure, it was time to eat. Here's a look at the menu for today's flight. Feel free to pause the video at any stage if you want to study the menu more closely.
All right, so we have another Mint Zero, and then we have the Escroll salad, the Barrow salad.
My food was outstanding. Both salads and the steak were delectable, and my ice cream with the crumble and the rhubarb compote were outstanding. Especially on a low-cost carrier like JetBlue, the food is an A+. Now, time to review my seat. The seatbelts on the Mint seats are larger than the regular economy seatbelts. My seat was a window seat, 3F, and came with a reading light, which had 3 different intensities, a bottle of Aquafina water, a universal outlet, USB outlet, and headphone jack, as well as the main seat controls. On the far left-hand side of the seat, there is a detachable remote, which can be used for selecting anything from the map to different movies, and it's quite a convenience instead of reaching out your hand every few seconds. Also on this side, there are some secondary seat controls. In front of you, you have your in-flight entertainment, which I'll review later. And under that, you have an adequately sized footwell, which doubles as a handheld backpack or item storage area. On the far right, you have 2 nicely sized windows. Above you, you have your seatbelt and no smoking sign, a flight attendant call sign, a reading light, and an air vent. JetBlue had a nice eco-friendly looking amenity kit, and when I opened it, I found, from left to right, some airplane socks, Vital Proteins Hydration Energy Drink Mix, the Sensuals Lip Conditioner, the Lumion Miracle Mist, the Beekeeper's Natural Bee Soothe Lozenges, and finally the Conscious Coconut Oil Wipe. The TV on my flight was adequately sized. Something I found extremely frustrating was that it was very, very, very hard to scroll through the choice of movies. It was almost like the in-flight entertainment had some sort of bug, but every time I would try to scroll, it would have a glitch and go back to the top, or either scroll all the way to the bottom with one small tap. So that was one of the very annoying parts of this TV. Also, the map was full of ads and fillers, and it was hard to actually see where we were, because the whole time I was on the map, all I saw were ads, and more ads. After lunch, I decided it was time to get some sleep, so I put my seat in bed mode. It only took 17 seconds for this seat to go from straight up to lie flat, and although it was very comfortable, putting it in lie flat mode revealed the pieces of dirt and debris lying in the crevices of my seat. I awoke to the sound of snack being served. The snacks were relatively tasty, and it was nice being offered a separate little meal snack on top of the previous lunch we had earlier. As we start our descent into Newark, it's time to recap my flight. First, the seat. Although the seat was very comfortable and had an adequately sized footwell, the dirt and just bits of food were not very sanitary, and especially for the people who like things to be very clean, it just wasn't at its best. 20 out of possible 25 points. Next, the food. As I mentioned earlier with my 3-course meal and dessert, the food was excellent. 25 out of 25 points. Next, the service. Also, very well done. The flight attendants always kept us up to date and were always quick to respond and came around with whatever we needed or wanted. 25 out of 25 points. And finally, the in-flight entertainment. Also, as I mentioned earlier, the in-flight entertainment just seemed to have a lot of bugs and was not very user-friendly. For that, I give it 20 out of 25 points. So, there you have it. JetBlue earns a 90% or an A- for this flight from Los Angeles to Newark on an A321. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, make sure to comment down below, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next travel video.
On behalf of all of us here at JetBlue, especially your Newark-based flight crew and your New York-based in-flight crew, thank you for flying with us today.